Yo, Elliot. Okay, so we got another question about video games and strength gains. I made one of these last week. A lot of you guys got your nuts real tight because I mentioned video games in a perhaps distasteful fashion. I know a lot of you guys are gamers. Look, I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. The thing is, our buddy Jens, who's working to build his gains, loves video games. That's great. Whatever. I'm neither here nor there. Do whatever you want. But he's experiencing a situation where the shooting games that he's playing, I don't know, the shooting games that he's playing causes a high state of arousal. And he's wondering, and this is very interesting, he's wondering if his nervous system is responding in such a way that he's becoming overly sympathetic due to the mental stimulation of the particular game. And is that detracting from his gains? Well, great question. Interestingly, it may be. It's like any other stress. And if you often listen to what Elliott Hulse has to say with regard to mental stress, it manifests itself physically. The great thing about physically manifested mental stress, right, is that you can get it out by moving the body. Games are interesting because you're shooting somebody in the fucking face, you're running around, but you're really not. You're perceiving this shit, your central nervous system is perceiving that zombies are chasing you, but they're really not. So what's happening is you're getting a stimulation, but your body's not running, you're not really jumping around, diving, shooting people, climbing up shit. You are, right, through your senses, but you're not. So there's this dissonance where your body becomes tense. There's stress associated with you fucking with your nervous system and not giving your body a chance to act it out. And this is not just video games. This is in school. You know, we're stressed out with having to pass these fucking tests, but we're sitting down. It happens with work. You know, you're sitting at your desk or whatever the case may be in an office, air conditioned, and you've got all this psychological stress because your boss is breathing down your back and you want to punch him in the face, but you can't. So all this stuff is coming in, but we can't act it out. So what do? How do you release? Not only is what I'm going to share with you going to release that tension, but it's going to bring you back into a parasympathetic state where you will be more anabolic. You've got to use the bioenergetics that I often talk about. You've got to scream, you've got to yell, you've got to hit things, you've got to go nuts as you actually are virtually. It can't stop at the nervous system because the muscles now take a beating. The hormones are reacting inappropriately. So the body has to do the thing. The problem is our bodies have become so tense and rigid because we don't do anything. We think about doing things. We do shit virtually. I'm asking you to go and get it out. We're holding it in, go get it out. So that's it. It's as simple as letting out loud bellows, screams, anger, kicking, punching, smashing things. This is what our bodies want to do. This is what the nervous system is asking our muscular system to do. And you got to go and do it in a controlled fashion. Don't go and punch your dad in the face or punch your boss in the face or, beat up on your wife, kick your dog. Don't do that shit. It's not what Elliott Hulse says. There's an ego attachment to what you're doing. You're focused on what you're doing. You're in a safe, controlled environment. Go and beat the shit out of your bed with a tennis racket. You see? And then you're allowing the tension to release and you will move back into a parasympathetic state. Hope that's helpful, dude. Keep playing video games, guys. Especially you guys that get all butthurt about Elliott Hulse talking about it. Do whatever you want. Just get that tension out. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot.